Fix it in post.
I'll fix it in post. Fuck it. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome.
All right.
Fuck. All right. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome
Hi, everybody.
to episode. Hi.
I can't.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 2 of the second attempt of the second season of the spiritual successor to the Fanboy podcast, season 2. Something about 2 has. I don't know what we're doing anymore.
Oh, I can't girl voice.
It's not really like the what?
I said I can't girl voice.
You gotta learn.
No.
You gotta learn.
I tried. It's too hard. Oh, fuck that. It's hard. It's hard.
It's hard, but like it's just about practice, right? Like I sucked for a long time because you got to go through that awkward stage where you're just like bad.
I can't get myself through the awkward phase.
You got to do it in the shower where no one can hear you and you're by yourself and you can barely hear yourself. And then the way I learned is I just went in the shower and I just went like,
shit, fuck, pussy, dick, ass, tits.
That's what I would do. I would do that in the shower, and I knew because I lived with my mom at the time, and I knew that she couldn't hear it because I was downstairs in the shower. So I was good to go.
That she does hear it. She's like, what the fuck is going on in there?
Who the fuck? I don't think she's ever heard my girl voice, which is funny.
Yeah, I tried. Like, I put in like a serious week into it where I tried girl voice, and I was like, man, fuck. I can't get over it.
You can't put it in a week.
I know.
You gotta put in like... I went to a voice trainer for a couple weeks to like get myself in the right direction.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good because there's a lot of like things you gotta know about like how to raise your voice and how to do it because you can hurt yourself pretty easily if you don't know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
I'm
all
pretty
the
satisfied.
vocalists that like blow their vocal cords out.
Yeah, Peanut knows. Yeah, right, Peanut.
Mm-hmm.
It's I forgot what I was gonna say. Something voice, something, Has that been happening to you? Does that ever happen to you where, like, your brain just fucking resets?
All the time.
I can't...
Yeah.
I will be trying to... I will be trying to string a thought along, and I'll just be like... Yeah, I don't remember what I was talking about.
Oh, that happened. That happened to me, like, last stream, where I was like... There was a question I really wanted to answer, and I was, like, midway through it. And I, like, forgot what the question was, and I was like, wait, what am I doing? Am I streaming?
That happens to me, like, at least 7 times a stream.
Yeah.
At least 7 times.
It just kind of comes with the territory of being a femboy, though. I mean...
It does.
Yeah.
I mean, how can you really be a femboy? Yeah, how can you really be a femboy if you're not, like, an airhead a little bit, you know what I mean? It's like...
I used to get really mad when people would say like, "Oh, scuffed streamer," and now I'm just kind of like, eh.
It's always been my brand.
Yeah.
It's always been my brand.
There hasn't really been any like major side effects of HRT. I mean, I've been on it for like a year and a half though, so.
I guess that's fair. Yeah, I've been on it for like I think coming on 4 years. I think.
Holy shit! Wow.
I started when I was 18 and a half, so I would have been 2019, like October of 2019.
God damn you.
So,
do you know how old I am?
Yeah, you're like 40, right?
Yeah, I'm like 40. I'm an old boomer.
Wait, you said it last episode. It's like What, you're 26, right?
28.
28.
Yeah,
damn, you don't look 28. I won't lie. Before you said that, I thought you were like my age. I thought you were 23.
Yeah. HRT took me in reverse. That's a side effect. Like,
yeah,
I de-aged.
I mean, is it a side effect or is it a pro? I don't know.
Well, that could be a good side effect.
Yeah, I mean, not for me because I already looked underage before I started HRT. That's so true. Now I'm fucked.
That's true.
But
did you know you need to be 18 to buy paint thinner?
No,
I found that out.
That makes sense. Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
It does make sense, but yeah, I got carded really buying paint thinner one time.
You know, I feel like I should get carded more than I do. I went out drinking, and it's like, not as many people card me as I would have thought, right? Like, generally, if everyone else is getting carded, I'll get carded too, but they never single me out.
Oh, I'll get carded for anything. The only place I don't is the store that I buy alcohol from. Like, I go there so much that they just kind of know.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't drink that much alcohol. What's your favorite alcohol?
I really don't. Like beer wise, I'll drink like Angry Orchard. That's it.
I like Angry Orchard.
Yeah, absolute beta taste. And then like,
is it though, or is it Chad?
Oh,
is it based in red pilled? I think so.
Yeah, it's pretty based in red pilled. But I mean, if you ask any big masculine man who doesn't drink like Coors Light, then you're a beta male.
I cannot get into beer.
I can't.
I've tried so many times.
Yeah.
It's just
it tastes like
shit.
Piss. Yeah.
It tastes like actual shit.
Yeah. It needs to have like some kind of flavor, or else I can't drink it.
I would genuinely rather drink liquor for the taste. Because like there are liquors that taste pretty good. Like, have you ever had Malibu?
I think so.
It's coconut rum.
Oh yeah.
It's really good.
That's
I
really
love
good.
Fanta and Malibu. That's like one of my favorite drinks.
Yeah,
I'll drink that just because it tastes good, not because it gets me drunk.
Since you like Mountain Dew and vodka. Is really
I've tried. I need to try that. I know. I've tried. I tried this Mountain Dew. No, Red Bull and vodka.
Oh, that.
Because I tried a whole bunch of different like concoctions with while I was out of the past week or so. Because I drank a lot the last week, not this last week, but the week before it. Which I don't usually do, but I figured out a lot about my tastes, and I drank, like, someone handed me a Red Bull and vodka, and it was a shot and a thing of Red Bull. And I had assumed that was just what that was. That it was just, okay, here's the shot, and the Red Bull's a chaser. Okay, that's cool. I didn't realize that there was vodka in the Red Bull. Like, I couldn't taste it.
Yeah, so you just drank it.
Yeah, I gave it to Jizzy, and he was like, "Dude, there's a lot of alcohol in this," and I'm like, "What?"
The only time I've like, and probably like the last time I've ever gotten really drunk was I was at a Christmas party with some friends, and like, I weigh like 100 pounds, right? Yeah. So the gag is to get me really drunk, and all of my friends, like, when I had my back turned, they would pour like. I had like a bottle of Angry Orchard, and they poured like moonshine, like apple pie moonshine into it, and like I couldn't figure out why like my bottle kept refilling itself, and eventually
I found the infinite bottle.
The next day I woke up, it was the sickest I've ever been in my life, and after that I was like, no, I can't drink like that anymore.
I don't know, I haven't gone that hard. I've never been that much of a drinker, so I'm not
really either.
I've been drunk a handful of times in my life, and I've never been that hungover that I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I think I had legit alcohol poisoning after that.
That sucks, dude.
Because like I was on it was at Christmas time, and like I was on Christmas break, and my entire Christmas break was ruined because I was just like I was sitting on the couch and couldn't move. And I was still at my parents' house, and they were like, "That's what you get, you jackass."
Oh fuck! Oh damn! Just no sympathy. Like damn
just
it!
No
fuck
sympathy.
You.
Yeah.
You brought this upon yourself. Yeah, I don't know. I like drinking on occasion. I like tastefully drinking. Like I like absinthe. I tried absinthe.
I've never tried absinthe. I've always wanted to.
It tastes like sweet black licorice. I don't like black licorice, and I didn't think I would like it because I heard that it was supposed to taste like that. But it does. It's good. Like I liked it. I don't like black licorice, but I liked the way this absinthe tasted. I guess it mattered because you can like adjust how much sugar is in it. I guess that makes a difference. But like,
I've always wanted to. Ever since that one painter like got blind off of it, like we learned that in college, and I was like, nah, I don't want to try this. But I've always wanted to like try it at least once.
I mean, it doesn't actually make you hallucinate. That's like a wives' tale.
Oh, does it?
But yeah, it's not hallucinogenic. I don't know where that came from, but I did too. But it's not very hallucinogenic. But I like the way it tastes, you know. But I still think Fanta and Malibu is my go-to. I think that's my favorite.
Fanta's good.
Fanta. I like Fanta. I like the Mexican Fanta better though. It's like it just tastes so much better. Like
Mexican
in the glass bottle. the glass bottle ones that were made with like real sugar.
And when did that come out?
You've never seen those?
No.
I mean, they've been out for like a long time. Like you can go to certain stores and get them.
Really?
Like if you see a Fanta in a glass bottle, get it. I swear to God, it's way better than the one in the can.
The Mountain Dews are the same way. If they come in a glass bottle, like they have the real sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, those are so
yeah.
good.
I don't know. I drink my Mountain Dew out of the can exclusively. Except for when I have my tumbler. I forgot that at my friend's house, and I gotta go get it. I miss my tumbler.
I've tried to like, not to say that like I'm going healthy, but like I tried to stop drinking soda. Like, I don't know. Like last year, I went on like my health kick, and I was like, I kind of feel like shit. I'm gonna like stop eating out. I'm gonna stop buying like pre-made burgers from Sam's Club, and I'm gonna stop drinking pop and like try to get healthy a little bit.
You just showed your Midwestern.
Yeah.
Really, just showed that Midwestern.
Why did I say?
Right
did I say pop?
You said pop.
Ah, fuck.
You said pop.
Well, that's what we call it.
It's okay. I say it too.
Yeah.
It's a Midwestern.
I knew that as soon as I said it. I went shit. Wanted to say soda.
Yeah.
I tried not to show off my Pittsburgh accent. There's a couple things that we say that are like we say hoagie instead of like
hoagie.
A sub. It's called a hoagie. There's a couple other things like that.
I don't think Iowa has a specific accent. I think it's more like just regional stuff. Like we kind of sound a little bit, like a Minnesotan, no, don't you know?
Minnesota.
Oh, yeah.
Oi.
Minnesotan, we're just we're close to the Minnesotan border, don't you know? Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, but don't you know? But there's one thing that I say that I do that my boyfriend always fucking narcs on me for, and it's like it's I will say these ones. Like if I'm gonna like talk about like, would you rather have these chocolates or these chocolates? I'd rather have these ones. Is that weird? Is that like a weird thing to say? I don't think it is.
No.
Cause I swear to God, like every time I say that, my like Jizzy is just like, it's just these. I'll have these, and it's like what?
What?
I know, right? I don't get it. It's the only
me
thing
and
that
Amoya have a thing going with Pittsburghese, where like we go through all the Pittsburghese stuff that we say. Like, when you go to the grocery store, it's called not the trolley, the buggy. That's it. I don't know why I blacked out for a second. We call it a buggy. Like the shopping cart.
Shopping cart?
Yeah. We call it a buggy.
It'd be cool if it was like, dude, now I want to like invest in a grocery store that actually gives you like a little go-kart to ride around in. That would be cool.
That'd be kind of fun.
I would like imagine a
the
shopping
fat
cart,
people
but like,
scooters, except everyone can ride on them.
yeah, and it's just like bumper cars. You're driving through the aisles, just like fucking people, just like, get out of the way. I want some cornflakes, goddammit.
I almost got hit by a lady driving one of those at a Walmart.
Really?
Yeah, we were in the parking lot, and this lady was like hauling ass on her fucking mobility scooter, and she was like, out of the way, and like did a drift. And she was like a foot away from hitting me, and my mom, I was like a little kid at the time, and my mom was like, that jackass.
Oh, dude, I was driving home yesterday from a thing, and there's a biker, this big Harley rider, came in. I'm here, right? There's a car here. I'm here. The biker comes right in between us, cuts me off, and I was fucking pissed.
I hate when
I
am the most
so
aggressive
livid.
driver in the world. Like,
you'd fit in Florida.
Yeah.
You'd fit in.
I mean, like, I'll drive, like, I don't want to say defensively, but like, as soon as somebody I'm like a verbally aggressive driver. I'll be like, come on, jackass, get out of the way. Come on, grandpa.
It's the pedal on the right.
The pedal on the right. Oh, you're out of blinker fluid. You should go fill up your blinker fluid.
The funniest thing about that though is I was mad, right?
Yeah.
I was like livid, but I couldn't get up there because I was at a stoplight, right? But like they were a couple of cars ahead of us. And Jizzy like leans out the car to like was like, I can't believe that bike supports your weight. And he looked back and he fucking heard it. He flipped the bird, so I knew he heard it. So I gave him one myself, and I was like, fuck you. There's an episode of South Park that really encapsulates my feelings towards those guys.
Or the
Really?
Was it the episode of Family Guy where the Asian lady's like, "How much signal I need to turn across 8 lanes?"
I
None?
go
Good luck,
now.
everyone
Good luck,
else.
everybody else. Dude, my family used to quote that all the
Yeah.
time. I never even saw that clip. Dude, people suck at driving in Florida. It's like there are a lot of just bad drivers.
Yeah, Pittsburgh's the same way. It's made worse by the fact that nothing is ever like marked right. So like you get out of like the tunnels, and then the lane that you want is on the right, but you're on the left, and you have like 30 seconds to cut over, or else you're fucked. You gotta wait like 5 intersections to turn. It's the worst.
That.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't believe you just okay. We talk about this every week, but you gotta come to Florida. You gotta come down here. We gotta do it. We gotta make it happen. I believe we can make it happen.
Maybe.
We can make it happen.
Maybe. I don't know. That involves me like going and doing things.
Yeah, but it'd be fun.
Like doing things.
Imagine all
is
the palm
hard.
trees. Imagine the palm trees. Imagine all the the I don't know.
But like that involves me going and doing things.
I would like to do a beach stream, like a 24-hour beach stream.
Where you're on the
Like-
beach? Or like
Yeah,
just a stream
like-
of the beach?
No. Like, okay, so there are certain beaches in Florida. Not all of them. There's only a couple of them. But there's certain beaches in Florida that you can camp on, right?
yeah.
Overnight. So I want to go there, set up a campsite, and stream from there for like 24 hours on the beach.
Oh, that'd be fun. I've always
That would
wanted
be
to
really
do like
fun.
a hiking stream or something like that.
Yeah.
I looked into like the like IRL backpacks and stuff that people have. Dude,
Nano has one.
yeah, there's one that's like $3,000. It's more than my PC, and it's like why on earth do you have that? Who buys that?
Nano.
The $3,000 one?
Yeah, I think Nano spent over $4,000 on her IRL setup. I'm not sure about that, but it was a lot. And people keep asking me, like, why don't you do an IRL stream? And I'm like, dude, you know how much it costs to get in to do an IRL stream?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you
I
could
wrote-
do it like scuffed on your phone. Like, oh, hey guys, I'm walking. But like, yeah, do you really want to?
I've done it before. It doesn't work out.
Yeah, it
Like,
doesn't work very well.
The shaky cam, like, you couldn't really, like, make out my face because it was all shaky.
Yeah, I think CRJ showed me like a $200 or $300 like setup, and I was like, now this is more like my range.
That could work, maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
I know, we should do a collab where we go and do a 24-hour beach stream where we play music on the beach.
That'd be pretty fun.
That would be
really
fucking fun. That would be really fucking fun.
A punk rock
I would-
show on the beach.
Yeah,
mosh
I would
pit
be
in the
down for
sand.
that.
I'd be there.
That would be fucking fun as shit. I don't know what beaches have 24-hour like camping, because there are like most beaches close because you can't. It's like you can't see the tide because it's night, and so there's like a danger that you'll just fall into the water. I guess
That like kind of makes sense.
it does kind of make sense, but there are some beaches where you can camp overnight. And I really want to fucking do that. That'd be so much fucking fun, dude.
That would.
I gotta do a beach stream at some point soon.
I want to do a hiking stream. I don't know. I might just do it scuffed to see like if there's any interest in it, and then if there is, I might like. I don't know.
Yeah, the
Invest in
scuffed
something
is
like that.
if it's worth doing scuffed.
Oh, that's a good point.
Ash,
That's a very good point.
wise words from Ash.
Wise words. Wise words from the Queen of Scuffed.
From the Queen. you think you're scuffed?
Yeah.
You don't have shit on me.
Every time my stream's a little bit scuffed, and they're like, it could be worse. It could be Asher's stream. And it's like, yeah, I mean, it always could be.
It could be worse. It could be my stream. Damn, dude. I like that people just shit on my stream.
Oh yeah,
when
that's
I'm not
just
there.
accepted at this point.
Yeah, fuck. Oh my god.
That was also kind of that was kind of the thing with like the podcast too, where everyone was like, "Wait, it's actually happening? Is it actually coming out? Is it gonna be scuffed?"
It's always scuffed. It is, yeah. It's always, of course, it's gonna be fucking scuffed. But it is actually happening. Like, you know, I got the last episode fucking edited. It's ready. It's gonna probably get up.
I'm knocking
maybe
on
uploaded
wood.
today. Maybe uploaded today. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. It's either today or tomorrow. So I'm gonna upload that because I think I'm done editing it. I think I'm done for the most part. I might have to do a couple little things here and there, but I think we're good. But I don't know. We'll see. Let's see if hopefully it goes over well.
I don't know. There's a lot of people from my stream that were like looking forward to it.
Yeah, there's a lot of people from my stream too. Because ever since we ended the last podcast, I've had people in my chat begging to bring it back, and it's like, and people want it. So fuck.
Yeah. Also, to be fair, we kind of like share the same chat.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we really do.
There's a lot of. We really do. We really do. There's a lot of the femboys share a lot of the same viewers, but it used to be. It's weird now because like there used to be a lot more femboys playing the game. I know if you know what I mean. Like there was. It felt like back when we started the first podcast, there was a lot of, there was a lot more people in the sphere doing shit, right? Mm-hmm. Nowadays, it's just Finster, Nano, me, you, and like other smaller femboy streamers, right?
And like occasionally people that just kind of like pop up.
Yeah. I can't.
There's a few more in there.
There's a couple more people on there, but I'm really hoping that like soon we get another wave of femboy streamers that we can like indoctrinate into our cult. I mean our community.
The cult of scuff.
Is that we can? We need more femboys to indoctrinate into our cult. I mean community.
I don't know if I ever told you this, but like before I started streaming, like, I mean, I knew the femboy community like from the podcast. I don't know how I discovered the podcast, but like. I knew, like, the femboy community from the podcast, but, like, I didn't really watch very many femboy streamers, like, before I started streaming. So, like, I knew all the names, but I didn't know, like, all the lore of the femboy community. So, like, when the drumming community, which was, like, kind of where I was from, didn't really, like, give a shit about me, and, like, all my viewers from the femboy community, it was like, oh, shit. I better figure out all the lore of this. So I still don't know all the lore, and like every once in a while CRJ or somebody who's like been in the game has to like DM me like about all the old drama and stuff.
What even lore is there? It's
I don't know.
It's the lore.
Yeah, the lore of the femboy world.
The only lore you need to know is that it started with the Femboy Jeopardy, and I won that fair and square. That's all you need to know.
Gotcha.
I won the Fanboy Jeopardy, and that's all that matters.
Gotcha.
It's all that really matters at the end of the day, At the end of the day, it's really.
Yeah, like I knew all the names from like the femboy streamers, but I didn't really watch very many streamers, so I had to like get the crash course on everything.
Yeah. I didn't really watch. When I started, I didn't really like know about the femboy community at all. I've watched Finster before I started. Like, I knew him. I hadn't watched him, like, right before I started. I had kind of, like, stopped. But I watched him for a good bit before I started. But I didn't watch any other femboy streamers. I had no idea who anyone else was until I started. And then I was like, oh, there's other ones like Nano. But Nano was the other really big one at the time. Like, Nano was the big, like, streamer. And then it's, like, quickly after that, you had, like... faces like Cal and like Peachy and Renali. Renali was there, I think. I don't know much about Renali. I feel like Renali's just in Renali's own little world.
I remember watching Renali back in the day. But other than that, I don't think I watched like any of the other femboy streamers.
You can't.
Oops.
You can't watch the femboy streamers if you are the femboy streamer.
Oh, that's a good point.
Rule. That is true, except for the fact that it's not, because Nano pops into my chat all the time.
I lurk in people's streams all the time. I'm not a talker in streams. Like, I don't know. If it's somebody that like comes in my stream and talks, like I'll just drop a hey, what's up in their chat. But like, Other than that, I just kind of like lurk in people's streams, as like I'm doing work or something.
Yeah, I need to like lurk more at other people's streams. I need to do my own Fanboy investigations on the state of the Fanboy community. We needed a State of the Union address for the Fanboy community.
Who's gonna be the
Fanboy
president?
community. I'll just have to make a video where I'm just like in a suit,
Yeah.
in like a presidential like looking suit, and I'll just be like,
Stocks are down today, boys. The
Stock,
economy is
Fanboy
in
stocks.
shambles.
We need to elect a new leader in this country for Fanboy stocks and Bussy.
Pussy.
Bussy. Yes. That's what I said. Bussy. I would be the best president of all time.
Oh, I believe that.
100%.
Mandatory pussy.
Mandatory Bussy. First day in office. Executive order number 1. Anybody under 5'6" goes on estrogen. No questions asked.
I like that.
No questions. No
No
questions asked.
Trying
So
to be a guy and being like 5'1".
it's
not
not
possible.
It's just not. It's not possible.
Yeah.
Listen, at 5'4", 5'6" and under, you're fucked. It's just there's no way, right?
Yeah.
Like, listen, the state of the dating market right now is fucked. There are like
shambles.
5% of
Believe
women
me.
that date 90% of men. Like, just it's skewed. How do we fix this problem? We create more women.
It's a great idea. I'm on board with
Why haven't we thought of this before? This is revolutionary. Revolutionary ideas.
Yeah, I feel like when you're 5'1", like you don't really have much of a choice. You're just kind of like society has picked you to be the bottom.
Yeah, people don't talk about that, but that is like a thing where it's like if you are like a short male, like there isn't like a whole lot of options. You know,
There's really
mean?
not. Yeah.
Like if you like, you know, I was 5'4", or I am 5'4", but it's like there was never a point where I was like a tall masculine man, like ever, right? Like when was I ever gonna be?
I
like,
tried. Like I gave it
did too.
it my best. I gave it my good faith attempt.
What did you do? What was your good faith attempt?
Just-
Can I hear more about this?
Just like in high school, like trying to guy mode, and all my friends were like, "Ha, that's cute." Like they tried to take me to the gym one time, and like I had never been to the gym before, and they gave me I couldn't even lift the bar, and my friends were all like, "Oh, that's cute," and I was like, "Shut the fuck up."
I tried to go like real hard guy mode like in like high school, late high school. I was like I wanted to join the Marines. I was like, "Yarr! Yarr!"
Oh my
That's when I
God.
got into
I could see that.
Yeah, I was all into it. I wanted to join the Marines. And that's how I got into doing diesel, is because I was just like, I want to be manly, man. I'll do diesel. I'll do diesel technology. Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, a femboy being a diesel mechanic. That number one, that's unfathomably based.
It is
But
unfathomably.
that also doesn't like work.
It doesn't. I get kind of secondhand embarrassment thinking about it, because I don't realize like sometimes how like I am perceived by others. Like,
Oh, I get that all the time.
I fucking swear to God, my coworkers at my last job must have thought I was so gay. There's no other explanation, because I always just played it off like, oh yeah, I'm just a normal dude. I don't know what you're talking about, but I fucking very clearly did not look like a normal dude. I had long hair. Like, that was after I graduated from college, and I was already on HRT at that point, so I was like, fuck.
I had just started HRT at, like, my one job, and I wore, like, a shirt to work one day that was, like, off sleeve, right? So it was like a red shirt, but, like, or off shoulder, rather. So, like, one shoulder was exposed. And my one friend just said, like, right out front in the office, went, "Dude, are you gay?" And I was like, "No." And I had just started HRT.
Dude, one of my coworkers, he was named Bubba. He looks exactly like
Bubba.
you think he is.
Exactly.
And
Yep.
he was
Don't even need to
super
say.
cool guy. Like, to be fair, I liked all the guys I worked with. Those were cool guys. I definitely liked, they were good people. But he was like, "Man, when are you gonna get a girlfriend?" And I'm just like, "Damn,
If only
dude,
you
yeah, I
knew."
don't know, man. I don't know, man." Women, right?
Yeah,
am I
women,
right?
am I right?
Women, am I right? Fuck, dude.
Yeah, when I was in high school, like I was the gay kid in my friend group, despite not really being gay.
Well,
And
yeah.
well, I mean, look at me now.
Yeah. It was just, they knew. They already knew.
I don't know if I mentioned this before, but in the last podcast, but I have this friend who is like the biggest redneck that you could ever think of. Like lives in lives in the trailer in the middle of the woods, like drives like an F whatever truck that it's so like high up you got to do a pull up off the bar to get into it. And we were like talking at his house one time at like a bonfire, and it turns out that he like orbits femboys on TikTok, and he was showing me.
What?
Yeah, he like this middle of the woods redneck like orbits femboys on TikTok and was like showing all my friends like on these femboy TikToks. And I was like,
do you think he's found you at this point?
Oh, I told him about my stream already. He was pretty chill with it. Yeah, he's been in my stream a couple times.
That's funny as fuck.
He was showing me like all these femboy TikToks, and I was like, oh, if only you knew.
Well, did you just be like, well, have I got a story to tell?
I think afterwards, like, I sent him a text message. I was like, hey, did you connect the dots? Because I still had long hair, and he was like, I figured.
It's funny, because, like, that you described there with that, like, real, like, redneck, it's like 100% of my classmates in college were that, right? 100% of them were like the good old boys, you know. Like when I see a truck that's lifted on the road, that's clean, I judge the fuck out of it, because every one of my classmates had a lifted truck, but they get dirty. They used those motherfuckers, you know. They went muddy.
Yeah.
When I see like a lifted white F-150 with white underglow, I'm just like, that is a pavement princess if I've ever seen one. 100%. But it was so fucking funny, because all of my classmates were like that. All of my classmates were 100% like redneck kind of good old boy, yar, right? You know what I mean? Because I mean, it's a diesel trade school, like, of course.
They're all like
but
that,
I fucked with them so hard. Because at the end of this, like, the second year, I was, like, really feminine. And I was, like, they noticed.
Right away.
And I just played into it. I just kept fucking teasing the shit out of them. And it was funny, because they knew what I was doing, and they knew I was fucking with them. But they couldn't do anything about it. I had this, like, one army guy, this veteran buddy that I was in class with, that I hung out with a lot. And he would fucking, like, egg me on, and it would be so funny.
Yeah, all my friends from high school were like that. Like, I don't know, I go back and look at like myself in high school, and I'm like, man, if only I knew. Even a little bit into college too, if I was like, man, if only I knew. If I could see myself now.
Oh, I think about that all the time.
Yeah.
It's like, if little 12-year-old me could see me now, what would I think?
I'd beat me up.
I would probably think that I was an anime character. That's probably what I would have thought at the time.
Are you the MC, or are you in the harem?
I don't know. I really don't know. To be honest, I don't know. But probably the harem.
Yeah, probably the harem.
I was watching, because I guess it's kind of obvious now looking back at it, but like I was watching a lot of like, have you ever heard of the show called Camp Fur? It's an anime. It's basically about this. It's basically just Team Fortress 2, except with anime girls. But the main character is a guy, and he changes into a girl every time that he goes into fight mode, and shenanigans ensue. It's great. I love that show. I 100% recommend it. It's a great watch.
I'll have to make a note of that.
Yeah, it's fucking great.
I'll remember to forget after this episode.
Damn. It's a good show though. But
what was it called?
Watch
Team
it.
Fur?
No, it's Camp. It's Camp Fur.
Nope.
It's basically Team Fortress, because there's basically Team Red versus Team Blue, and there's a gray team as well that comes to fuck shit up, and they have to like band together to fight Team Gray, but they all suck. I don't know.
The only camp I know is Camp Laszlo. Fucking great show.
Oh, dude, that was a good show. I liked Camp Laszlo.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Camp?
No.
It was Rooster Teeth.
No, rest in peace, Rooster Teeth.
Rest in peace, Rooster Teeth. But it was one of their animations. Yeah, like it was one of their like animated shows that they produced, and it was really good. I liked it. I thought it has Camp Lazlo vibes.
Gotcha.
It is very very Camp Lazlo-y, but like a little bit newer.
Mm.
I barely even remember.
God, I want to go on like an old cartoon binge again. God, old cartoons were so much better. I got into like watching old SpongeBob clips from like when I was a kid. I fell down that rabbit hole the other night.
So classic.
Dude, so good. It was his hat, Mr. Krabs. He was number one.
He was number one. Am I a pretty girl? Fuck. SpongeBob's too classic.
Yeah.
I've been watching Dragon Ball, like Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, rest in peace, the guy who made that too.
Yeah,
I
Akiyama
can't say his name.
Toriyama.
Yeah, that guy.
He's fucking
Rest in
based.
peace to him.
Rest in peace, dude. But it's like I started watching the show right before he died, so it was like weird because I was like we had just got into watching it.
Yeah.
But now it's like, God, that's so long. I feel like I've been watching it for months, and we're just not even like halfway through.
That's like One Piece. Like, in the episode that will never air, Audrey was talking about One Piece, and it was like, I tried to get into One Piece, but there's just so much that like
It is.
You can't. And then I watch like I don't know, maybe 10 or 20 episodes of it, and I get bored, and then just go find something else to watch. Mm-hmm. I always wanted to.
I never really gave One Piece a chance. Mm-hmm. I need to. I know I need to. I know it's like a lot of people are like it's the best fucking thing ever. Like people are in love with that show. But I watched the abridged series when I was younger, and that was funny. And I wish that there were more episodes of the abridged series. Have you ever seen that?
No, I haven't actually.
Oh, it's recommended. It's very good.
I got into Fairy Tail when I was a kid. I need to rewatch Fairy Tail. Oh, that was so good.
What's that about? I've never seen that.
It was like a medieval anime. Not medieval. It was like a fantasy style anime. If that's your thing, like go watch it.
No, my thing is I'm into rom-com trash.
Rom-com.
That's my. I always hate it when people are like, "Oh, you're into anime? What kind of anime do you like? Do you like Bleach? Do you like Naruto?"
Yeah,
I'm like,
no.
I like Kiss Exes.
I was gonna say I like
anime.
Slice of Life. Give me Yuru Yuri any day.
Have you seen Nichijou?
I have not.
Oh, what?
I have not,
dude.
I have not. Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
Nichijou is the funniest.
Nope.
I love Nichijou.
Don't spoil it.
I'm not gonna spoil it. Well, you can't really spoil it. It's not that kind of show.
Yeah.
What you need to do is you need to go to like a smoke shop, get like a Delta 8 pen, and you need to get blasted and watch that show. I swear to God, fucking, it is the best.
Yeah, music anime is also my thing too. Well, I mean, obviously music, Fanboy drumming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
OG Love Live. It's like I have this thing where like I can't finish anime because I don't want to know how the story ends, right? I could not bring myself to watch the ending of Love Live. I had to stop on like episode 10 of season 2. Cause like not because I didn't want to I didn't like the series, but like I just don't want it to end. Right.
It's too sad.
Yeah, it makes you sad. And there's like 2 episodes in a movie left that I have to watch. And I've literally for like 10 years now, I haven't watched it and I won't.
I have the same thing with Kiss Exes, unironically. The manga for that show has been going on for years, and I watched the anime, and then I was like, I want to read the manga, so I read the manga, and I was keeping up with it for years. I was like coming back every other month to see the new updates, and like I followed that manga for like a long time, but it ended a couple of years ago, and I cannot finish it. I am so sad. I can't do it. I can't bring myself to let that piece of my childhood die.
Yeah.
It's unironically the same with My Little Pony. I never finished that because I just like I can't. It's too sad. That shit was a big part of my childhood.
Brony.
Bro, fuck off. All right, listen. I don't care if I'm a brony. Like,
Okay.
listen. I don't have anything against furries or bronies. People call me a furry. I deny it because I'm not a fucking furry. I'm a brony. I won't. It's not better. I'm not
It's
saying
not
it's
better.
better. It isn't. It's arguably worse.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'll admit to that because that's true.
Uh-huh.
I was into the fucking pony shit when I was younger.
Actually, Pittsburgh has the biggest furry convention, like, in the United States, I think. I'm pretty sure.
When is it? Should we go to
It's like middle of July, I think. Wait, hold on. Pittsburgh Furry
That's
Convention.
not too far away. That's not too far away.
It's the 4th of July weekend.
Oh, 4th of July weekend.
That's an odd time.
I guess we could do it. Maybe we could make that work. I don't know. Do you want to go to a furry convention?
I actually
kind
of do.
I know.
I kind of do. I'm not a furry, but like, I just kind of want to go.
It would be miserable.
Yes.
But it would be funny.
Yes.
It'd be really fucking funny.
Yes.
Because there was I think it's in October or something, but there's a furry cruise that's leaving from Miami, and I wanted to go on it.
That sounds
the
like
idea.
That sounds like it would either be the best thing in the world or the worst thing in the world.
It would be the worst. It
Nowhere
would be
in
awful.
between.
It would be so bad. I would hate every single second of it, and I would not want to be on that ship at all. But it would be so fucking funny.
Imagine the content you could make.
I imagine the content. Oh my god, the content. My brain is like, I would hate to spend a week on a ship full of furries that I cannot avoid. But it would be so fucking funny.
Yeah.
The content, gold mine.
We also have a festival called Picklesburg, where the entire thing is about pickles, and like they close the downtown city off, and like there's nothing but pickles. It's great.
Not even like other pickled vegetables, or
no,
just
pickles.
cucumbers.
No, fuck you. Just pickles. No, fuck you. No cucumbers. Just pickles.
You know what a pickle is? Just a cucumber.
Fuck
right?
you. Nope.
Okay.
July 18th.
July 18th.
Yep.
Maybe after 4th of July, I could fly up to Pittsburgh real quick, and we could both go to the furry convention and then go to the pickle convention afterwards.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's a plan. And then we could do the band collab, which will happen.
It will happen. It actually will happen. I think that would actually not be a terrible idea, because like, the only thing I'd have to figure out is how to get like my guitar up there in my
that's the hard part. Shipping stuff's so expensive.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to ship my amp. It's too heavy. It'd be like cost more than the plane ticket.
Yeah, I tried to ship a drum set one time, and it was like $500.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was like, fuck that.
So expensive.
Yeah.
Dude, so expensive.
I got my drum set from Guitar Center, and it was like $80 to ship or something like that. It's weird how that works. Where like if you go to ship it, it's like $400, but if you buy it from Guitar Center, it's like $80. And I felt
because they
so
pay for some of that.
bad for the person that had to carry that drum set. It was in like 5 boxes. And they had just a pile of 5 boxes by my garage door. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry.
Fuck, dude. That must have been like Christmas, though, opening that shit up.
Oh, it was. And it all came disassembled.
Yeah. I don't know. I always, I played drums when I was in middle school.
Really?
For the jazz band. Yeah, I did. I was the middle school jazz band drummer.
I was the jazz band drummer, too.
You remember just like the... swing all the time, just on the ride cymbal.
Oh yeah,
that's it.
Oh yeah,
that's all you do.
Well, I was the only person when I was in school that had a drum set, so like I was just naturally appointed as like the drum set player.
Yeah, I guess so. I remember when I was like in elementary school, and because like our whole family did bands, like it was just kind of, it was like accepted that I was just gonna go into music just because that's all, every one of my family members did it. But I remember because like I was doing that, and it's like it was the only instrument that you had to take a test to do. You couldn't just be a percussionist. You had to take a test. Yeah, because they had to make. Because they at least wanted to make sure you had rhythm. Because there are some people who just can't.
Oh, yeah. My school, no.
They just fucking can't.
Yeah.
Right? And so they had the wherewithal to, like, test the students beforehand. So it's like, well, you know, maybe choose something else other than drums if you just really can't get on with it. But I remember I did that, and I I was the percussionist. I felt so full of myself.
I wanted to play guitar.
I was in the back playing triangle.
Yeah, I wanted to play guitar, but my hands were too small to reach the top string on a guitar. And I had to take like guitar class when I was in middle school, and I physically couldn't do it because like my hands were too small, and I was worried I was gonna like fail and I'd be stuck in 6th grade forever because I couldn't play guitar. And my parents were like, my parents like wanted to get me into music, and they were like, "Hey, why don't you play drums?"
That's gotta be a commitment for a parent, though, right?
Oh,
like,
it was.
You're committing to a lot of noise.
Oh yeah. They actually surprisingly didn't really care very much. I don't know. It was a lot of noise, but they surprisingly didn't care too much. My dad actually used to take me to like my drum lessons.
I used to go on these cello lessons. I used to play cello, so I used to take cello lessons a lot. For like 4 years or something. I guess I still know how to play cello because I did it for long enough.
That's
but
so
man,
cool.
It is cool. It's a cool instrument, but dude, I had like, my mom was like, I don't know how you deal with that teacher. It's like, she was like on your ass about everything. It's like, you gotta have the right hand position. Oh, no, your wrist can't be like that. It can't be like that. It has to be exactly like this. You have to have your thumb loosely on the back, but not squeezing, but loosely on the back. You need to use just the pad of your finger when you're pressing down the string, and you need to, the bowing hand, it's like, it's not like this. It's very like, wrist like this orientated, and it's like very.
That sounds so
dude,
cool. The guy who taught me
getting yelled at.
The guy who taught me also taught the drummer for Korn.
Really?
Yeah. Ray Luzier. And like I've had people.
Badass.
It is actually. So my drum teacher taught the drummer for Korn, and there's a lot of like, me and him have the same like playing style, like a couple like little things that we do that are like exactly identical, where like he kind of twists his wrist.
Yeah.
He kind of like normally you're supposed to play like this, right?
Yeah.
But he kind of like twists his wrist a little bit like this when he goes and plays like on cymbals and stuff. Yeah. And that's because our drum teacher taught us how to do that.
That's cool as shit, dude. I actually go hard with Korn's drummer.
Ray Luzier.
Fucking crazy.
Did you see Slipknot's new drummer?
No, I didn't. I don't keep up with
Slipknot.
Slipknot.
I love Slipknot. You're from Iowa.
I love Slipknot.
You're like contractually obligated to like Slipknot.
I do like Slipknot, but I'm not as into Slipknot as like I used to be. You know, Slipknot's great, but like they have some. Fair. If you just listen to Slipknot, it starts to kind of sound the same, and it's like you gotta kind of give yourself a break from Slipknot every once in a while.
Yeah, that's fair.
Before it's like
that's 100% fair. They've got so much music because they've been around forever.
Yeah, they definitely have some really good music. I love like the heaviness and like the energy in their songs. I love that shit. I worked with a guy who apparently knew the original drummer for Slipknot.
Joey Jordison?
Like, yeah,
or before
like the original. Oh, I think it was. I don't remember. I think it was the original drummer, like the first one.
Oh.
Or it was either the guy who died recently. It was either the first original one or the guy who, or Joey.
I think he might have been the first drummer, actually.
I think so. I don't know. I'm not
that band's so old I can't remember, but yeah.
Yeah, but he apparently like knew him personally back then, and like when they first started in like
really cool.
the 90s, and it was like apparently he went to their show like before they got live or big, and it was like the energy is just crazy. Dude, I want to play live again so badly.
Come to Pennsylvania then.
I don't have any. Okay, we have shit. If you come to Florida, we can like play live like soon because we have connections.
But that involves me going and doing things.
I know, but come on. If I went up to Pennsylvania, it involves me doing things.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
It's not acceptable.
Exactly.
It's not acceptable. Not acceptable. I cannot. Yeah, I want to play live so bad. I played live like a couple. Have you ever played live before?
Yeah.
Like in a band?
Mm-hmm. It's been a long time, but yeah.
Yeah, I did we had this band up in Iowa that I was in. I won't lie, it sucked ass, but it was really fun to play live. It was really, really like fun to like go up there and do
especially
that
when
shit.
you have an audience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never had like that big of an audience, but you know, it was always like dingy bars and shit. But it was still fun. You know?
like as long as you have like people watching you, yeah, it's a ton of fun. That's kind of like me with playing on Twitch. Like, I don't know, I was just in my basement playing by myself for like so long, and I was like, man, this is so boring.
It does get a little bit boring. You just want to like do something different.
Yeah.
You know?
So like playing on Twitch is kind of like, it's kind of like my way of playing live, you know?
Yeah.
Because I play in front of a whole bunch of people.
That's understandable. Yeah. I want to start playing more guitar. It's just like the problem with that is like I feel like, how do you get around the copyright stuff?
Oh, you don't.
Oh,
your VODs just get copyrighted.
I guess that's fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, I wanted.
I've never had one get reported before. They just get muted.
That's fair, yeah. I mean, that's not so bad if it just gets muted. I really want to do, like, more guitar streams, because I do them every once in a while, and everyone seems to like them when I do them. I feel like I always end up doing the same, like, thing every time I do it, though, and I don't like that.
It's a little bit easier for me, because, like, with drums, you don't have to, like, learn scales or anything. You're just like, me hit things hard with wood.
Yeah, that is true. It is. You kind of have a rhythm, and you can kind of just, like, improv if you have to, I guess, but... for me in guitar, it's like, if I don't know the part exactly, it's like, I can't really play the song.
A bunch of people do Rocksmith. Like, I know Rel does Rocksmith.
I've tried it so much, but I cannot get it to work. I just never have been able to get it to work. And to be honest with you, I don't like Rocksmith as a tool, like as a learning tool. I think it's a bad learning tool. Because it tells you how to play everything, and it punishes you for doing anything else. I like, when I learned, like... When I learn a song, I'll, like, learn it, I'll listen to it, and I'll play it. And I'll either, like, watch a tutorial or something on that. Like, that's fine. But, like, there are certain pieces of a song where I'll do something that's not original. Like, I'll change it because I just like the way it sounds a little bit better. Right? And I feel like that's so much cooler when you can actually do that. And you really get your own style and vibe into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair.
It's like... I fucking love doing that shit. But I haven't been playing enough guitar recently. I need to start playing more because I don't have an amp in my apartment. I have to play it virtually, and I hate virtual amps.
Yeah.
It really do. So I wish I had a house so I could just play my amp and I just like crank the motherfucker. You know?
Just buy a house. Just go buy
Why
a
did
house.
I think of that? Wow!
What a concept.
Duh.
Asher, just don't get broke.
Dude, homeless problem solved. Just buy a house.
I think we just solved the homeless epidemic.
We just solved the homeless epidemic. Houston has been saved. Dude,
you don't want to own a house. It sucks.
I do want to own a house. I want to own a property, really. I want to own, like, a piece of property where I can just, like, shoot and do whatever I want.
Okay, I'll agree with that. I would want to own, like, land somewhere where, like, you can shoot at.
See, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. If you sell your house, and in a couple years, maybe, and when we're done with our lease at this place, we could go in, and we could both buy a big-ass property, and we could put 2 houses on it. We could both have this big commune, Fanboy commune property.
No.
Damn. All right.
That sounds like we would make, like... At that point, we could be, like, the Fanboy cult, though.
Yeah, we could be. I mean, really, I would just kind of want it to be
What if we had a Fanboy summer camp? Where, like, we had, like...
suspicious.
It's a little bit, but hear me out on this, okay? We have, like, a Fanboy campground where, like, all the Fanboy... We could, like... teach people how to be femboys. We can have, like, makeup class. We can have dressing class.
The scandals. I can see the scandals happening right now. This is not...
I don't know where I was going with that.
It's not a good idea. I can see the scandal.
No. Hear me out.
My son used to be normal.
And then he went to the summer camp.
You changed him. What did you do to my son? Now all he talks about is makeup and skirts. He used to play football like a good old boy.
No, maybe we could have, like, Fanboy football or something.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I just would like to own a big property and be able to do, like, whatever I wanted on it.
Owning your house is fun up until something breaks.
Yeah.
Then,
that's true.
You're fucked.
Yeah, but I feel like I'd rather deal with that like especially if I had like the money to like handle that, then deal with like an apartment. Because an apartment, like I don't have a fucking dryer. You know how annoying it is to do laundry without a dryer.
Sucks. How do you
Right?
have a
It's
dryer?
like
Really?
we don't have hookups here, so it's just I have we have this little mobile washer, so we have that, but we have to hang dry everything because it's like we don't have an actual dryer yet.
That sucks.
It does
Wow.
fucking suck. It really fucking sucks. It's like it really fucking sucks, man. And then like there's like neighbors over there that are not part of our complex that have like parties every fucking other day, and it's just like I'll hear mariachi music coming from like at 1 a.m. I'm just like, dude, what the fuck are you doing over there?
You still have neighbors though. I mean, like,
Yeah, I have neighbors.
like my neighbors every once in a while throw a party, and like I'll be sitting in here just trying to like watch Fanboy streams or something, and I'll just hear my neighbors over there having like a big ass party, and it's like, dude, can you please shut up?
Yeah, there's that. But like right now, there's no one in the apartment right next to us, so I feel like I could be a little bit louder because I'm not worried about anyone next to us hearing us. But when they are in the house next or the apartment next to us, I'm like always paranoid that I'm being too loud or something like that. Like if you're getting fucked,
yeah, I get that.
and you're moaning really loudly, I'm just like, oh, I hope my neighbors can't hear me. I hate that feeling. You ever have that? You ever have that problem, Maddie?
No.
I can see it. You dealt with that before. You know my pain.
No. You can hear my neighbors from my bedroom though. Like if my neighbors are outside, you can hear them.
You can hear them fucking.
No. Well, one of my neighbors is like 60 and the other one's dead. So, if they're fucking, there's a problem.
The other one's dead?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got... This is just Mike Tyson Mystery Crew. You're having parties over there? There's a dead guy? Like...
Yeah, the ghost...
your neighbors sound cool, honestly. I want to go over there and hang out with them. There's
that neighbor's pretty cool. The one over there...
There's a ghost over there?
The one over there is really weird.
What?
He'll just, like, come on to, like... I'll be outside, like, doing something, and he'll just come over and talk to me about the most random shit. It's really weird. And, like, the one day, I ordered a space heater off Amazon, and it got delivered to, like, their house, and I didn't know it. So, like, I didn't know what house it got delivered to, so I was like, oh, it just didn't get delivered. I got my refund from Amazon. He came over, like, a month later and was like, oh, hey, this space heater came for you. Like, we took it out of the box and we're using it.
Oh.
And I was like, what the fuck?
We've been just using your space heater for a while. Yeah.
What the fuck? That neighbor's weird. The one over there is really cool.
I was my last apartment complex. I was like, there's a dog park behind it, and I was back there fixing my car because I had bought. This is after I bought it from a field and was putting a new starter in it. But this old guy with this like dog, he was really like nice, sweet old man. But man, he went up there to me and was talking to me about like, I think they're aliens. I really do. I think they're coming down. I think they're gonna fucking kill us. I'm just like, yeah,
makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, sure, buddy. Just whatever you say. Just don't follow me back. Don't follow me back to my apartment.
There's some weird guy in my part of town that like posts stuff on the light poles that are like, the FBI's watching me. Look this up on YouTube. The FBI is persecuting me. And we're just like, okay.
I mean, that's
nice
probably
guy.
True, though.
Yeah, that could be.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
The FBI is pretty fucked.
The CIA guy in his computer's watching him. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. But I mean, that's just like everybody already knows that already. The CIA's or everybody already knows the CIA is watching you. That's why they're called the FBI, dude. The Federal Pussy Investigators. They're watching my pussy through the camera.
It's the Fanboy Pussy Investigator.
Whenever I jerk off, I make sure to give them the old like look.
I
make sure to give them a good view. Yeah, you gotta give them a view. Poor guy sits there for hours a day just watching other people masturbate. You gotta give him something good to look at.
You ever see that one South Park episode?
Where it's just like one guy like monitoring all the toilets.
Yeah.
Slowly.
The TSA.
Fuck, dude. I love South Park so
I
fucking
love
much.
South Park.
It's gotta be like my favorite cartoon.
Yeah, it really is. The one where Stan's balls get cancer so he can smoke weed.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
your balls!
I'm just getting a little
Yeah.
bit of cancer, Stan. Don't worry about it. Just a little bit of cancer. Fucking hopping
your
around in their
balls.
giant
Yeah.
balls. Oh my god, that's so fucking funny. I love that
South Park.
episode. That South Park is so good.
Yeah.
I love the accountability buddy episode where Butters gets sent to Pray the Gay Away camp.
Oh yeah.
And here's your new accountability buddy. Oh, let's go find you a new accountability buddy. It's just fucking hanging.
Was that
Like,
that the one with Towley, or was that a different camp? I forget. Was that the one with Towley?
I forget. I don't know if that was one.
Don't
You wanna
forget
get
your
high?
towel.
I'm just a chow. You want to get a
Yeah.
little
You want to get
high?
high?
You're a chow.
I love Tally.
Yeah.
My friend has Tally shoes. They're cool. I have another Makarov, right? That's this one's a Czech gun, but I have one from Russia that was a civilian model, and I've got a little Lemmy-Winks keychain on it.
No, wait, really?
Yeah.
That's so cool. How
Got a
many
little
guns do you own?
Lemmy-Winks.
Out of curiosity.
Well, I used to own 27, but I had to sell 2 of them to pay for rent a little while ago. But I got 26 now because... Yeah, fuck that Mountain Dew. I wanted to spill that. I've got this. Look at this. Look at this.
Is that your Astra?
You can't-
Oh, that's nice.
Yes. You can't see
It actually
well,
looks in
'cause,
really good
turned-
condition too.
It is in really
That's
good
in
condition.
really good
It's
condition.
it's in really, really good condition. It's like, and it's so satisfying. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's like,
No, I
it
couldn't,
feels
actually.
really good to like rack. And it's in 45. It's in stopping power caliber. Look at, look at that barrel. Look at that barrel.
That's a beefy barrel.
It's a beefy barrel. It's in 45. Who needs a SIG?
45
right?
is so
Like
expensive.
This. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem with 45. It's like,
Yeah.
this takes 5.56, and like, I mean, 5.56 is the cheap route, but it's still fucking expensive.
Ammo is
Ammo's
expensive.
very expensive. You gotta go to a gun
But
show
it's-
to get ammo.
Yeah, but it's like, would you rather have 13 rounds in this compact format in a slight, polymer lower, light red dot, 13 round, 12 plus 1, very, very good handgun? Would you rather have this or the full steel frame, 8 rounds of 45, my stopping power? I had two world wars, goddammit.
I don't know. I'm kind of a racer. I'm kind of a racer when it. I mean, obviously, I'm a racer when it comes to guns.
I mean, is that racing it? I feel like is there any of that Japanese?
This? No, but like, I mean, it's the point of like over accessorizing your guns.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if that's really
it's like-
racing it, but
No, I think racing implies that it's like you're making it like Japanese culture. It's a car thing.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but I understand that, but I don't really do that much. I have this one because I bought this gun specifically. This is actually one of the few guns I've actually bought, not gifted,
Yeah.
which is interesting. But this is I bought this one specifically to carry it and for like self-defense. So someone sent me this red dot, but like I put a new trigger kit in it, so it's got a really nice like crisp trigger in it right now, and it's really nice. It had a kind of mushy one before, but I'm really excited to shoot this.
God,
fucking
all my
thing
all my
right now,
guns are in
man.
the other room. I'm sad.
I keep them in here because every time I stream, I have to go and put them up here on the windowsill because I like to show them off. I have my Astra collection. I've got my Astra Model 900 here, which is a broom handle clone from 1927. But it's like I have all these guns here, and I like to show them off.
Yeah,
But
I have all
I
mine
wanna get-
downstairs, just in case somebody says the G word. I can be like, guns.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
I love it when people like don't expect me to have guns.
And then you just
and
whip that out of your ass, and they're like, oh.
I
fuck.
whip out like the
Yeah.
RPK, and they're just like, fuck it, I don't know what to do anymore.
Yeah, well played.
Yeah, it's like It doesn't matter how much of a troll that people are when they come in here and you whip out an RPK, they can't say shit because they don't have an RPK.
Yeah, they don't have an RPK, and you do.
They don't have shit. They don't have shit on my gun collection.
Our gun show's like June 1st, I think, or like it's the middle of June for the next Pittsburgh gun show.
There's always some gun show.
I want to get
going
an
on.
AK. I do not
You
have
should,
an
they're
AK,
great.
and I want one.
They're very good. I have one back there. It's the Washer 10s are good, depending on the one you get. I've heard Washer 10s are kind of hit or miss, but don't get a VSKA or a Raz 47. Just avoid those ones. Like the plague. Don't ever get one of those.
Yeah.
But the Washer 10s are okay. Anything from Vepr is really good, but those are gonna be expensive.
Yeah.
So.
I think I remember Vepr. I looked at one and it was very expensive. And I was like, no way.
That's
For something
that's the
I shoot
shotgun
like
I have.
occasionally. No way.
Yeah. That's the shotgun I got.
Yeah.
It's a Vepr 12. It's so fucking nice, man. If you come to Florida, you gotta shoot that. It's so fun. You will shoot that gun and you will be like, I need to get one of these. It is so much fucking fun.
Yeah.
I want to get the drum mag for it, so I have 25 rounds. Could you imagine just like someone breaks into your house and you just got
unload on them.
25 rounds
Yeah.
of slug? Just you could kill a polar bear with that fucker.
Yeah. My
Just
gun range
fuck
is
you.
so freaking beta pilled with that. You can only have like 5 rounds loaded at once. It's
Yeah,
like,
we talked
man.
about that.
Yeah, we
last
talked about it
episode.
last episode.
Is that a state law?
I
or
don't
is that
think
just
it is.
range?
I'm gonna look it up.
I can't believe that's not a state law. Because why would a gun range say you can only? I've never been to a gun range like that. The only time I've ever been to a gun range that mandated that you can only put 5 rounds in the mag was in Canada.
Nope, there's no limit. So it just must be my gun range, which is
You gotta
great
go to
because I pay
a different
120
gun
bucks a
range,
year
dude.
to join that.
Yeah, I would go to a different fucking gun range, especially for that much money. Like, Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, I have my reasons for paying money there, which my
that's
reasons
fair.
that I don't like.
I mean, I guess that's fair, but like,
Mhm.
damn, dude, not being able to load your I mean, what kind of rule is that? Why would you make that a rule? I don't understand.
Okay, so
That's
I will talk about it. I think I'm okay to talk about it. So, my gun range is one of like the few that has sporting clays in my area, and
Yeah.
I go shoot sporting clays with my grandpa like every weekend or like every other weekend. So
Yeah,
I
that's fair.
I kind of have to join there. It's like one
That's
of I think
fair.
like 2 or 3 that has it. So
Yeah, I mean, it's like that's fair though, because like it is really fun to do shooting clays. Like,
Yeah.
if your main thing is doing clay shooting, I guess that makes more sense.
I used
you
to
really
shoot,
don't need.
I used to shoot competition clays back in the day.
Yeah. What is that like? I almost got into doing that, but I didn't.
It's
What is that like?
A whole bunch of crusty old boomers that are really good at shooting. And that's basically it.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
The-
Like
Jimmy.
the like squad that I was with was like me, my grandpa who's like 90 years old, his one military buddy who was like 80 something, and then like 2 other guys from this other club that were like 70 years old. And I was like, okay, there's like nobody like my age here. It's just a bunch of crusty old boomers. And they all shot like perfectly. And I missed like 20. And I felt like shit.
Yeah. Fuck, dude. It's always so depressing when you
Yeah.
launch the clay and you don't hit it.
Yeah,
and it
my
breaks
average
on
was
the
like,
ground.
it's 2 rounds of 25. My average was like 40 out of 50.
That's not
Which was
bad,
actually
though.
not
That's
bad.
not bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Mhm. Especially because
I don't
like
know what
I
mine
don't
would
shoot
be.
very well under pressure, and like people are watching you.
Dude, we should. Speaking of shooting under pressure, we should do that. When we meet up, we should go clay shooting and do a Fanboy competition.
be
Who can
fun.
who can shoot more clays?
That would be fun. I've always wanted
That'd
to
be
do
really
tactical
fun.
shooting.
Like 3 gun?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got like a whole setup for 3 guns. Someone sent me like a whole like I've got this, which is a CZ Shadow 2, which is great for 3 gun, and I've got like a whole holster setup for this, where it's like I've got the holster, the quick like release mag, and
Yeah.
everything that goes with it. It's really nice.
I've always wanted.
I
There's no
love
place
this
around me that I know of that you can do that though.
I love this gun. See, that's the thing. Florida's got everything. You can do whatever you want here.
Shut up. Shut up.
I'm going to fucking not shut up until you move here. I want friends here, goddammit.
Shut up. I want friends here.
Why? Oh, it's fucking Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
What
See,
is in
the problem?
What is in Pittsburgh?
Nothing.
Exactly.
We have the furry convention, and we have the pickle convention.
That sounds like a reason to move out.
And we have really cold winters.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, like, I'm not, like, financially dependent on my parents, but, like, I have a hard time, like, screwing in a light bulb.
See,
You
like,
know,
listen,
I have no idea how to take care of a house.
How many femboys does it take to screw in a light bulb?
A lot, apparently, because I can't fucking do it. Like, I had to call my dad the one day, because, like, one of my light bulbs broke, and, like, I couldn't figure out how to put the light bulb in the thing. And I tried for, like, an hour, and I was so defeated.
What?
No, it was one of those, like, old school lights that, like, had the tube in it, where you had to, like, put it up and put it in the right way.
What?
Yeah, it's really weird. Anyway, I couldn't figure
listen,
out
man.
how to get it to work, so I had to call my dad and be like, Dad, I can't screw in a light bulb.
I got you, bro. If you move to Florida, I will screw in all of your light bulbs for you.
Hey, yo.
I know how to do that. I can do it. I know how to screw in a light bulb.
I'm like, I need my parents to help with basic tasks. It sucks.
Yeah, but you gotta learn how to do that shit eventually. So I might as well be now.
I'm trying. It doesn't work. Like, I'm trying. I tried to, like, I got, like, those, foam panels that, like, the foam soundproofing panels.
Yeah.
And I, like, put them on the wall behind my drum set. I put, like, adhesive on them and everything. They fell off. So I was defeated on how to hang them. So I just took nails and I, like, nailed them into the wall. And don't laugh. Don't laugh. All right? It works. All right? Shut the fuck up. I know what you're thinking. It works. Right? The only problem is every once in a while, when I lean back, like, I hit my head on a nail. And it really hurts. But none of them have fallen. Shut up.
You know they make
Shut
like
up.
sound deadening like
Shut
curtains,
up.
right? That like a lot of, you could just hang them on the
Yeah,
wall.
but
and they
those
do a
are
better
expensive.
job.
Shut up. Those are expensive, and you gotta, like, screw in, like, boards into the wall for that, and I don't know how to do that either.
Listen, dude. Listen. If you need help with that shit, I can help you. I'm a decent mechanic. I know how to do shit like that.
Shut up.
I'm good.
Shut up.
I'm good. I can help you. I
Shut
can
up.
fix your car. Don't worry. I got you. I got you, fam. It's just like you needed how many femboys it take to screw in a light bulb. Obviously, more than one.
I know, like, the
Fuck.
whole, like, failed male thing is kind of, like, a meme, but, like, it's kind of true. I've tried to be, like, a homeowner and fix stuff myself. It just doesn't work.
Yeah,
I tried
yeah.
to, I tried to paint, like, my window shutters on the outside of my house. It didn't work. Apparently, I bought the wrong kind of paint, and I had to call my dad for help. Like,
why don't listen? Just get your dad to move down here too, and it would be solid.
oh yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah,
Sounds like something that he would not do.
well, you gotta get him to. Why not? Why not? What's you just gotta harp on him and just be like, listen, dude, Florida is pretty cool. There's no income tax in Florida.
Oh, that is good.
There's no income tax.
They actually had to go to, like, Tampa, I think, for, like, my mom had some kind of surgery, and he was like, man,
yeah.
this city's really cool. I could move here.
I wouldn't move to Tampa specifically, but listen, there's suburbs of Tampa that I'd move to. But I know someone who works in Tampa General though, so it's like it's pretty good, you know. I don't know, man. Tampa's a good city though. I like Tampa. I go to Tampa a lot because I've got people there.
Gotcha. Yeah, Pennsylvania's
But-
not a bad state.
I mean,
It's really
you
not.
know,
It's really
I
odd. It's
you
not
know,
Florida.
it's not Florida. You know, I don't know. I've never been there, so I really can't say. I really don't know. But if it's anything like Iowa, fuck that. Honestly, I would like to fucking.
There is.
I would like
in some places.
I would like to show you Iowa. I would like to bring you there and show it to you, just so you can see what I went through.
Wait. All right. I'm just gonna type in Iowa, and I'm just gonna pick a random street to Street View.
Oh God, no, that's a bad idea.
All right.
That's a real
Here's
bad
this
idea.
place called Baxter. Sure.
Baxter?
I don't know why. Baxter. Sure, this place looks like a shithole.
Yeah.
Oh, there's nothing but farms here.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's all flat.
Yeah.
Oh. Fuck that.
This is. Oh wait a minute! I think I've driven here before. That's weird. But man, you can literally take the fucking the street view anywhere, in Iowa, and just look anywhere, and it's all depression. All of it.
Depression.
All of it is depression. Not a single point in Iowa that you'll look at is good looking. It's all shit. I don't understand why anybody lives there.
Pennsylvania's got some really cool places, but it's got some shitholes. It depends on where you go.
Pennsylvania's way more east than I thought it was.
Yeah. It's by
I was thinking it was more in Indiana. Let me put a street view just somewhere in Pittsburgh. Let's see what
It
we're
looks
getting.
like every random city.
See, but this looks way cooler because you got hills, you got a lot of colored trees.
The entire
you got
the trees are really cool in Pennsylvania, but the entire city of Pittsburgh is just a hill. It sucks in the wintertime. Actually, it's got the steepest street in the United States. You didn't need to know that fact, but now you do.
I mean, I imagine that I feel like it's a fact that everybody from Pennsylvania just whips out at a party. I mean, it is interesting though.
Mm-hmm.
And looking through the street view here, this is pretty. It's it almost is Appalachia kind of.
Yeah, it's right on the
trees.
border of Appalachia. It is actually a pretty city. A pretty city.
Yeah, no, this is a lot better than Iowa. Holy fuck.
Mm-hmm.
It's way better. Still not as good as Florida though. Florida is way better.
The only redeeming fact about Florida is the weather.
Not really. I mean, there's a lot of good things about Florida. It's not just the weather.
It's
I mean,
got
the weather is
alligators.
nice. I will say, that nice day when you have it's really clear out and really nice. It's 72.
Mm-hmm.
It's every other day here in Florida.
Yeah,
that
the
happens
weather,
once in a blue moon in Iowa. It happens every other day here.
It's
But-
80 degrees out today, and everyone is outside of their house doing things.
Yeah, it's it's so nice out.
Wait, what
It's
does
so
it say?
Where's my phone?
It is 81 degrees outside.
Let me see what it is where I live. Let me see here.
And I'm stuck inside doing a podcast.
Orlando temperature. It is 82. Did you say it was 85 there?
81. Ah, close.
81.
Yeah.
Damn, that's close. one degree off. That's not too bad though, It's not too bad.
Yeah.
Ironically, there is a lot in Florida though that's other than the weather, I don't care about the weather that much. Really, it's there's so much to do here. There's so much to see, and it is really gorgeous. You'll just drive out, and see some of the views here are really, really.
The one
really
thing
good.
that I like is the woods in Pennsylvania. It's it's a pretty quick drive down to West Virginia. I think it's an hour down to West Virginia. Mountain Mama.
Mountain Mama.
It's
Take me home.
West Virginia's actually really cool. I could never live there, but it's really cool.
Yeah.
There's a good amount of forests, but there's also city,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just
That's
I
the
like
way-
the woods.
That Florida is very woodsy. There's a fucking woods right behind me, right there.
Mm-hmm.
But in Florida, it's something 49% forested or something like that.
Oh wow.
In Iowa, it's 3%.
Yeah,
So it was a
Pennsylvania,
big
I feel is 80% or something like that.
Let me look it up.
Percent?
Forest percentage map.
I misspelled percentage. Forest cover by state and territory. Percent forest. Iowa has
Okay,
8%.
The one I got says
Pennsylvania has 58.6%.
Damn, Iowa sucks so bad, dude.
Florida has 50.68. See that 8%? That 8% is what does it.
Yeah, but that's only like 2% more than what Florida has. It's not that much. It was a big, I will say, that was like a big like culture shock for me though, like going from like Iowa where there's just no trees and it's just fucking desolate, and to like Florida where you can't see like very far in the distance almost anywhere because it's like there's so many trees. But it's really fucking gorgeous though, because the thing about Florida is the flattest state in the country.
Yeah.
But there are certain parts of Florida that are rather hilly. And if you're on one of those parts, and you look over the horizon, you can see for fucking miles because there's no other hills. So once you're on top of like the one and only hill on Florida, you can just fucking see, and it's just like, oh my god, dude, Florida's fucking crazy. I love Florida.
Pennsylvania, you can't do that. The whole state's just hills. It's just
just hills. It might be good for snowboarding though.
Oh, it is. It's great for snowboarding.
Yeah.
That's
in Iowa, we didn't really have that much snowboarding in Iowa. We had this one like fucking place that had like fake snow. It's awful.
There's a whole bunch of like abandoned spots too, from like old mines and stuff that you could go like and just explore.
That's cool.
That's
cool as shit.
Yeah.
That is really cool. Yeah. You're right in that rust belt, you know.
Yeah, right at the tip.
Got all those abandoned buildings. I love abandoned buildings. I think they're really cool. There's like a property like kind of close to where I live that I drive by, and it's very obviously abandoned, and I'm so interested in it because it's got like a row of palm trees and a long driveway, and I'm just like, that is so cool.
Yeah.
But it is very clearly like an abandoned property, and I'm like, why want it?
There's a whole bunch of places like that are like abandoned, but not for like the good reasons. They're abandoned because of like depression. They're falling in and nobody wants to fix them, so they're just like leave them.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's kind of like the story with this one, but it's not it is the only one in that area that's like that. Every other house in that street is like mansion, like multi-million-dollar fucking really fancy mansion. But this one, which was that at some point, has just been overgrown, and it's so desolate, and you can clearly tell no one's been down that driveway for years. And I just want to know, who lives there? Is there a dead body in there? I want to go in there
and take it.
It's like, you can't. It would be like, honestly, it's like, it genuinely be like a 5-minute walk to get from the road to the, well, maybe not 5 minutes. It's like a good long distance between the road and the house. There's a really long driveway, and it's like there are palm trees the entire way down that driveway, and it looks really cool. But you couldn't drive the car down that driveway right now. It's like desolate. Like there's been weeds that have grown out of it. Like the trees.
There's probably a dead body in there.
Probably. Yeah. I bet there might be. There very well might be. I think what happened is that somebody owns that house for their like grandpa or something, and that grandpa just passed away, and they just forgot. Because it's been like abandoned for like a decade. I swear to God. But I really want it. I want to just have it. I want to get it. I want to snipe it. And I want that property.
Just walk in and take it.
I should just be like, this is mine now.
This is mine. You can leave.
You can leave. Just a dead guy, just like.
Yeah, just a dead guy on the couch.
It's like, all right, you can leave. You can go now. It's mine.
Just move him out of the way.
He's just like there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey, welcome to my new crib. Don't mind that guy, previous owner. He's just been there for a while.
Oh, him? That's just old man Jenkins. He's been here.
Oh, yeah. You know, he doesn't breathe much anymore, but I think he's doing all right. I haven't seen him eat in a good long while. Yeah. He kind of smells, but... The only problem is that place, I think it's like $20,000 a year in just taxes. Oh. It's that kind of property. It's like, it is a very valuable property, especially if you get it fixed. It's like $1 million, like... I think you'd spend, like... $1.4 million just buying the property before you did any renovations. So it's like I wouldn't. I'm never getting that property unless I fucking become like big. But I want it. Every time I drive by it, I want it. I'm like, I
There's
just try
no-
to buy it, and I
there's
stop
no way
there,
I
and I'm
could
just
spend
like,
20 grand in property taxes a year. Like, I just don't know if I could stomach spending that much.
if that was all I had to pay, I wouldn't mind it, right? Because, like, you know, if I had it, right? Like, let's say I pay cash for it, so I have it, so all I have to pay is that. It's not that bad, because, like, what is that, like, $1,500 a month? You know? That's not so bad to, like, live off of, you know, if you owned the property,
1,600
right?
a month.
$1,600 a month?
Yeah.
Like, that's not unreasonable, right? It's just that I'd have to, like, own the property, and it's like, if you're gonna make that payment alongside a mortgage payment,
that's still way too much.
It would be like at least $4,000 or $5,000 a month if I had a mortgage.
Yeah. I kind of like the idea of, like, paying off my house, though, and then just, like, AFKing for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I kind of like that idea, too.
My house, I think I looked at the property taxes, and I pay, like, $500 a month or something like that in property taxes. That's like,
that's not so bad.
That's really easy. I don't want to say it's easy, but, like, just pay off the mortgage, and, like, you got to make $500, and then enough to keep the lights on, and you could just chill.
That's not so bad.
Yeah.
Because it's like, and the problem with that, though, is, like, it takes years to pay off a mortgage. Like, fucking spend 30 years paying off a mortgage, and you paid off the front door.
Yeah.
You know? It's like, damn.
Yeah.
That is the one thing that sucks about
You can
it.
pay
I
it
watched
off
a good
early.
video. You can't. I watched a video about it that was really interesting, about how, like, you can take out a loan to pay the mortgage, but then you pay the loan back with a certain amount of things. There's like
those
a
are
way to do
scams.
it.
But, I mean...
Well, no, it was like the person that someone made a YouTube video about it, and it made a lot of sense, because it was like you're spending like a percentage of your income on that, but because you're taking out a loan for like 10 grand, and you're paying that whole, like, you're paying your mortgage with that, like, up front, you're taking down the mortgage rate like a bunch, because, like, it accrues interest, right? But if you only if you do, like, a big chunk of it at first, you lower the amount of total interest you pay into it. So it's about mitigating interest, I think.
Sense as long as the loan that you take out is less than the mortgage.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
honestly. I have no fucking idea.
A lot of those are scams, where they say, like, oh, you can take out, you know, a loan on your credit or something to pay off your house, and then all you have to do is pay a 10% loan back, and you're, like, back at square one.
Yeah, that doesn't really make a difference, right? I think the thing about that one was, it's like, you take out a $10,000 loan, you use that to pay off the mortgage, and then you pay that off within, like, a couple months, and then you keep doing that, and that it kind of translates the mortgage payment into a bigger. It's like you're not paying more for your monthly to do that, but it makes it so you pay less in interest. I think
I understand what you're saying.
I don't even know if I understand what I'm saying.
That's weird. I've been, like, saving, though, to pay off my mortgage. I've been saving, like, everything I can.
Mm-hmm.
I missed out on buying, like, my dream drum last night. It's a really fucking good price, and it went up like an hour before I looked at it, and I was like, I know this is not going to be up for another hour. Do I need this? No, I'm saving money.
I hate that, being an adult and having to prioritize things and be like, I want this so bad.
I want it so bad. But I'm saving money right now to pay off my house. Sorry.
Dude,
I don't need it.
It's like, you know what, Struggleville, when that, like, most of the time I have that feeling, it's about, like, food at the grocery store. It's like, oh man, I really want this, but fuck, I can't afford this right now. That struggle mode, like, oh dude, I would love to get some, like, a good, nice, another thing of ground beef, but damn, is it fucking $10 for 2.5 pounds? It's fucking expensive.
That's about what it is here. I go through like $200 a month in food, like $300.
I'm not sure how much I spent on food. I had to, like, we were talking about eating healthier earlier. Like, I had to do that kind of forcefully, because I had to, like, I used to eat exclusively fast food, right? Like, exclusively, like, all the time. I would only drink Mountain Dew and only eat Bebops and, like, Poncheros, right?
Yeah.
And that was, like, not sustainable.
Yeah, it's not.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's so fucking expensive to eat out every day. So I had to, like, once I moved to Florida, I had to really quickly learn how to, like, not do that. And so I've been cooking a lot more. Like, I'm gonna cook burgers after we're done here.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a
So
salad.
it's like, Salad?
Yeah, chef
Ew,
salad.
I'm gonna make a cheeseburger.
Chef's all right. You get
double cheeseburger.
You make like a salad, right? Lettuce, tomatoes, everything. You put steak and you put fries on it.
I don't like salad.
I love salad. I could eat
I like
salad
salad.
for the rest of my life.
I don't like salad.
Yeah, I do.
What are you, a rabbit?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking bad. Fucking sorry. I just cut it out. I'm sorry. I had to. I don't know. I never like salads. I don't like the way lettuce tastes. It's too watery.
Yeah, I've been trying to like eat out less and like cook more. I don't know. Just I think it makes me feel better.
I mean, that's what really matters though. If it works for you, you know.
Have you ever
It's
tried
like,
HelloFresh?
I think I did that with my mom one time, but
I
it doesn't.
looked at it. It just looks like it's way too expensive for what it does.
Yeah, it's expensive for what it is, and that's the way I like to cook. It's too guidey. I like to cook and learn how to cook something very by feel.
Yeah,
I like to be able to not have to worry about it, and I just like to be able to cook it and cook it well without having to think about this is 2.5 grams specifically of salt. You know what I mean? At a certain point, you just get the feeling for how much you need to put in there, and you just know. I feel like it's a much better skill to develop.
Yeah, my grandma was that way. She'd be she knew exactly how much to put in. Yeah. And you'd ask her for a measurement, she'd be like, "Fuck you, just put this much in."
Fuck you.
How much is that? Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
You know, what, you want to know my secrets?
Yeah,
Fuck you.
I'm not telling you. You just put a little bit of this in. Well, how much is a little bit? Just a little bit. Thanks.
Dude,
Thanks,
I feel like my family has ruined so much of my childhood eating experiences. My mom didn't cook as a child, but my dad did, and I swear to God, he's one of those people who thinks he's really good at cooking, but is just subpar.
Oh, yeah.
And it's I hated chili for a long time until I tried a chili that I liked, and now now I love chili, but I know what I don't like in chili.
Speaking of, can you explain something to me?
Yes.
What is the beans meme?
The beans meme is not. I am not a proponent of the beans meme. That is a couple people in my chat every fucking time I stream. They will chant they will spam in my chat before I stream. Chili without beans is just meat sauce, which is verifiably not true. By the way, it's just the dumbest take I've ever heard in my life. It's not true. I don't care if people like to have beans in their chili. I don't care if you like to put pineapple. I don't care if you cum in your chili and that's the way you like it. But please, for the love of God, leave me alone. If I don't want to put beans in my chili, for the love of God, just let me not put beans in my chili. I don't know. I don't like tomato or beans.
Cum in their chili?
Nah, everyone knows that.
I do all the time.
Right? Everyone. You gotta add the saltiness.
Yeah, exactly. It's the
cream.
It's the sweetness.
That's how you get the cream flavor, right? You just gotta get that salty umami flavor, you know? It's the Fanboy special.
Every time I mention we recorded this episode of the Fanboy podcast in my stream, people are like, make sure you tell Astra that chili without beans is just meat sauce. And it's
it's verifiably not true. It's not true. You want to know what meat sauce is? Beef stroganoff. That's meat sauce. That's pretty much just meat sauce.
I mean,
but
is
chili
ketchup just tomato sauce then?
Yeah, it is. It is just tomato sauce. Just think about it. It's not really anything else in it other than just tomatoes and some salt and pepper and maybe some Worcestershire. I don't know.
What?
But chili is listen, the way I make chili is fucking based. I don't use tomatoes, beans, or chili powder. I don't use any of that shit. I fucking roast my own chilies, my own dried chilies, and I steep them, and I fucking saute some other chilies, and I put them in a blender with garlic, and I blend that shit up, and then I sear the meat, and then I saute onions in a Dutch oven with all this meat.
That seems like way too much work, though.
It's not actually that bad. Really, it's not that hard because you're just it's not hard to roast the chilies really quick. You just throw them on the pan, on a pan for a couple of minutes, and then you take them out and you let them steep in hot water for a little bit, and then you take that after it's been steeping for 5 minutes, and you put that in a food processor with some garlic. I put last time I made it, I put 6 ancho chilies, 3 guajillo chilies, and 3 Navajo chilies, and then a whole bell pepper into a food processor. and with 9 cloves of garlic or something like that. And
Holy shit!
I did that. I gotta love the garlic, man. Garlic's fucking.
You like chili with your garlic.
Yeah. Well, it's a big pot, so it doesn't come through that much. But I blend that all up, and I have my meat. I sear it, and I get it going in a Dutch oven with some sautéed onions. And that at that point is just meat sauce, because it's just beef stock, meat, like stew meat, ground beef, and onions.
Okay.
It's all that's in there. So that essentially at that point it is just meat sauce. Mm-hmm. But it becomes chili when you take the chili paste and you put it in there and you stir it all about and you let it simmer in like stew in that chili sauce. That's what makes it chili. That's what makes it a chili. You know what chili con carne means? In like directly translates. It translates to chili with meat. It doesn't need anything else. That's it. It's just it. It can have beans if you want it, but it doesn't need them. I'm sorry.
I'm kind of siding with your chat on this one, seeing as how worked up it gets you.
How though? How do you like beans in your? Obviously you like covered your chili because that's what beans do. That when you take a spoonful of chili and it's got a bean in it and you take a bite, it's like it comes in your mouth. It like explodes this starchy fucking beany paste in your mouth, and all of a sudden it just doesn't work. Because the bean doesn't adhere to the flavor of the chilies very well, because it's a bean and it's got like an outer protective shell. So when you bite into it, you just get this bean paste, and it's like, It's a texture thing.
Can I make a statement?
No.
Maybe I like beans coming in my mouth.
I mean, no, that's fair. Like, I don't mind if people like beans in their chili. Like, I don't care. It's just that every fucking time I talk about how I don't like beans in my chili, everybody's like, oh, you son of a bitch. I fucking can't believe you don't like beans in your chili. And it's just like, motherfucker, I don't like my chili the way I like it. I never tried to tell you how to make your chili. It's like, Jesus Christ. It is really just the same, like, couple of people in my chat that do it.
Yeah. The same people come into my chat and they're like, make sure you tell Asher to put beans in the chili. It's
really... Man. The whole thing is just, like, spearheaded by this one person who really, really fucking hates not putting beans in their chili.
And I know who that one person is.
I know you know who that one person is. And it's like, listen.
Uh-huh.
I do not care if people like beans in their chili.
Okay.
I'm totally okay with it.
Yeah.
But please, for the love of God, just let me enjoy my chili. Stop trying to bully me into putting beans in my chili, because it's not gonna fucking happen. Tired of this shit.
That's like me with the dimple. Like, apparently, like, I have this dimple right here, right? And I fucking hate my dimple. And, like, people have gone into other people's streams and they've been like, where can I find the Fanboy streamer that has the dimple? It transcends my stream. I fucking hate it.
To be fair, I never noticed it.
You never noticed it? Oh, it's right here.
No.
I fucking hate it.
It's right there.
If I smile, I look really dumb, and there's like a dimple there.
I kind of have a dimple there, right?
It's like right there. Yeah. Fucking hate it.
Kind of not. Yeah. I don't know. I don't like my chin. I got that butt chin.
Yeah, I don't like that either. Everyone in my family has butt chin, though. Yeah, my dad looks exactly like Mario. Literally exactly like Mario. He has the butt chin, like the wide neck, and it's kind of like, well, I was doomed.
Literally, to be fair, my dad is very similar. He is very much like short, fat Italian, hairy. Yeah. Short, fat, hairy Italian. That's like my dad.
That's 100% my dad.
That is pretty much exactly my dad. Which is weird, because I didn't get... My family... Like, I have 4 siblings, right? Mm-hmm. Or including me, right? And so... But my I have 2 brothers and a sister. And my 2 brothers got my dad's genetics. Like, all the way, my dad's genetics. But I got my mom's genetics, like, totally. Like, I didn't get any of my dad's genetics. Like, my brothers are hairy. Like, really hairy. Mm-hmm. And I'm not hairy at all. And it's weird.
Apparently I got my dad's genetics because my dad was really skinny. But, like, once he hit 40, or, like, something happened and he just took off and became a fat Italian.
He's just like, you know what, fuck it. I put more Parmesan on this goddamn cavioli.
Give me more fat on my calzone.
Give me more cavatelli, you son of a bitch. Fuck you.
Yeah, I've seen pictures of my dad and we're, like, identical, except for... you know, this and this.
Yeah,
and,
yeah. It was funny. I look exactly like my sister.
People say I look exactly like my mom now.
Yeah. I don't know. I get like it's like weird how much I look like my sister though. I'm like almost twins. Like I wonder if I have a picture of her somewhere. I could show you. I don't know if I do, but I have like it really like is kind of amazing how much I look like my sister.
Hold on, wait, hold on a second. I'm gonna send you a picture of me and my dad. Tell me my dad does not look like Mario. Oh, you're gonna get a pre-transition Maddie pic too.
Oh fuck, dude. Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find a picture of my sister. Oh god, there she is.
All right, there you go. Tell me my dad does not look like Mario.
Hold on. Yo, it's me, Mario.
Yeah, it does.
Damn, dude, you look so different in that picture. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, dude. All right.
Tell me estrogen is not magic.
It is magic.
Yeah.
It is magic. Here, listen. Here's a picture of my sister.
Oh yeah, you do. Yep.
It's like slightly skinnier version of my sister.
Yeah. I was gonna say you're a lot skinnier, but yeah.
Those are kind of older pictures too. Those before she moved to Japan, but yeah.
She lives in Japan. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, she lives in Japan. She's lived there for like 5 or 6 years now at this point. Like for a long time, she's lived there.
Oh wow, I want to go to Japan.
I know. No one's visited her in Japan, and
that's a perfect
really
excuse.
It is a perfect excuse. But do you know how much it fucking costs to go to Japan?
Oh, I imagine
it's like $4,000. It like the ticket itself, just for the plane ticket, is like $2,000. Just for the plane ticket. Wow. And it's like I couldn't stay with my sister because she lives in an apartment that's the size of this room.
Oh yeah.
It's like not even.
Well, go and make content there so you can write it off in your taxes at the end of the year. Well, you do your taxes, right?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yeah, we both do our taxes. Yep. Cut that one out. Cut that one out.
Cut that one out.
Yeah, Japan.
I do my taxes.
Japan, yeah.
Japan.
That would be fun. Go there, and then you can use that as a business expense.
I will, yeah. I will. I do want to. I do really, really want to go to Japan. It's just that it's so expensive that it's like hard to like.
It's like a bucket list item of mine, but like I don't do things as it is now. Like going and flying to another. If I can't fly to Florida, how am I gonna fly to another country?
Yeah, right. It's like it is a long flight. It's like a 17-hour flight. Oh my god, brutal.
Yeah, that's like enough of a reason for me to not want to go. Spending a whole day on an airplane with a bunch of like smelly people.
It'd be worth it just to go to Japan, I feel like, because I feel like Japan is so cool and like so interesting to go to and visit. And I feel like I have a moral obligation to go to Japan and visit my sister because like none of like my other family members have done that. And it's cool. Like it would be really cool. And I know she would like be really happy if I did that. So I really want to go do that, but it's just like damn, it's so expensive.
Yeah. I want to go to Scotland one day. I want to go to Italy too.
You know, my ancestor was the person who like made the border of what is now modern Scotland.
That's a random fact.
It is a random fact, but it's true. Look it up, Kenneth MacAlpin, Kenneth the First. I'm directly related to that guy.
I will remember to forget that.
Yes, I am also directly related to Odin.
I'm directly related to Zeus, so.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you really?
Yeah, really.
I'm not joking though, like, unironically, if I can, like, trace my lineage back to Odin. Like, it starts to get into Viking legend at a certain point.
Yeah, how accurate is that?
I don't know how accurate it is.
Yeah, it's probably
but
not.
like, if you go, okay, like if I look up here, if I look up what's his name, Harold Wartooth, and I look up, there's like a, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like a website that, like, here it is. It's like a website that demonstrates or like documents Viking royalty, and I can look at this guy and I can go from, like, I can trace him, like, in his father and his father's father and his father's father's father down to like the zeros, right? And year, like, I have a book that like documents my family lineage all the way back to 30 some generations, all the way back to this guy, Harold Wartooth. So I have him in my book. I know I'm related to him, and his dad, Ivar Vidfam. And if you trace that, if you go back on that website, eventually it goes back far enough, you just get to Odin.
My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
Can you say the same? I love that. Have you seen that video where it's just like the kid with an apple on his head?
Yeah.
It's just like the guy comes out with a bat and just whack.
Imagine what your ancestors would think about you now.
They'd probably think I was hot.
They probably would for me too.
Yeah, femininity standards were lower back then. Viking women were much more masculine. Like, I probably would be very feminine to like their standards. Like, they would be like, "What the fuck?"
I'm like 5 foot
I mean?
tall, so like.
Yeah. Yeah, that would.
We talked about unintended side effects of HRT. I've shrunk an inch.
I did too.
Yeah.
I'm
glad I'm not the only one. I was 5'1" before I started. I measured myself on stream. I'm like 5 foot now. I'm almost like 4'11".
Damn.
This shit fucking sucks.
I was 5'4" and a half, I think, before I started streaming, or before I started HRT, and I was like genuinely 4.5 inches, like 4.5.
Okay.
5'4" and a half. There we go. I'm now like
inches.
5'3" and 3/4. And I don't know how to fucking deal with that.
Damn, you're tall. What's the weather like up
I'm
there?
tall. So weather like up here, 2 whole inches taller than you. 2.5 inches. Yes. When I meet you, I'm just gonna like.
Everyone
gonna
does
do
that.
that.
I'm just used to it at this point. Like in
Listen,
high
dude,
school,
I
I was
used
the
to be-
armrest. I mean,
That's what you get. I used to be the shortest femboy, but now you took the mantle away from me. That's what you get for when you take the title of the shortest femboy. That's what you get. That's what you fucking get.
like we were talking about it on my last stream, and I was like, you know what? I'm kind of happy that I'm 5 foot, right? Because like, if you're gonna go all in the short category, you might as well go all in. There's no reason to be like 5'3" or like 5'4" or anything like that. Like, if you're gonna go all in on the short, I want to be 4'11", right?
To be well, okay, 4'11's like a little maybe too.
That's
short,
a little bit too short, yeah.
It's a little bit too
Like,
short.
yeah, if I'm gonna be like 5 foot, I'm gonna go all in on it.
Yeah, like honestly, like I don't mind. I kind of wish I was shorter, to be honest with you. I don't mind being short because it works with the femboy thing, right? And it's like what 5'4" is the average height of a female.
Yeah, I was gonna say
5'4"
5'4" is like an average female height.
Yeah, so it's not like that bad. I'm pretty happy with that, but like
I've always wanted to be like 5'6". That's like the perfect height. Because you can either be like a kind of short guy, or you can be a kind of tall girl, right? You can go either way.
Nah, dude, it's like if you're gonna be a guy, you gotta go like 6 foot.
Yeah.
It's like
I don't know. I mean, my dad's
I think
5'6".
anything under 5'7" is short.
Okay, maybe 5'7".
Sorry, no, sorry.
Maybe 5'7" would be the good height.
5'7", 5'8" would be 5'5" is pretty normal. Like I wouldn't call somebody who is 5'8" short because I feel like that's pretty normal.
Taylor Swift is like really tall, but she's like 5'8", I think.
I hate Taylor Swift.
I love Taylor. I know she's 5'11". Oh fuck me, and she is tall.
Damn.
Damn.
She's taller than Finster.
Damn.
Finster. Damn. How's the weather up there?
How's the weather up there? Could you imagine the uppies?
Oh my god. The uppies. The uppies.
Dude, I was the uppies champion when I was in high school. I was. And then I got a concussion.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
You uppies too hard.
Yeah. I slipped
uppies.
this one time. Like, everyone's perfect up until they slip. And one time we were shooting like this thing for our senior, like in my school we had like a senior video that all the kids would do, right?
Yeah.
We were like, the scene was they were gonna pick me up and I was gonna get thrown like Superman and I was gonna land on a mat. And I slipped this one time and my friend threw me and I like kicked off and I hit my head off the cement like skull floor and I got a concussion.
Damn. That
Yeah.
fucking.
I was the champion up until that. I had a clean record.
Clean record. I went ice skating one time and I had my hands in my pockets.
Yeah.
Never do that. Don't ever skate with your hands in your pockets.
All right.
Bad idea.
Noted.
Fucking. I like tripped and fell like right on my jaw right here. I was out for like a couple minutes.
Yeah. I hate ice skating. I don't know how people can ice skate.
It's fun.
It is fun.
Getting
It's
your shit
fun
fucked.
up until like the point that you eat shit. And
yeah,
then it's
it was
not
fun
fun
up
anymore.
until it was fun up until
Yeah,
my
it's fun up
skull
until that
reached the
point.
ice. It was rare. I think I still got a scar somewhere for it, but
Yeah.
damn. Anyways, it's been about 2 hours. You ready to wrap up?
I am
wrap up?
ready because I got to stream. I was about ready to say
Okay.
the same thing. Like, we're getting close to stream time. I still got to eat.
Yeah.
Fucking
Okay. Fuck. Sorry.
Yeah.
We went a little bit long, but that's okay. Anyway, well, how do we end this? I don't know how to end.
I don't know how to do it
What-
either. You're the podcast experience. How do we end this?
Am I the experience?
Or yeah,
fuck.
I mean, I've never been on a podcast
I mean, like,
before.
Usually if you have a guest, you walk them like through like where you can get them. Last time we did that, but I feel like. Fuck, I don't know. Anyway, fucking
it.
Maddie
We're
and
done.
Fanboy Drumming, twitch.tv/fanboy drumming. You can
That's
get me
me.
at twitch.tv//astro763.
I'm streaming right after this, even though it's going to be uploaded a week later.
Yeah. Well, do you have a YouTube?
I do actually. It's femboy_drumming, and I am gonna start uploading to YouTube more.
There you go.
I gotta get
You
on
can
that.
find my YouTube by clicking the full screen or the minimize screen button and scrolling down and hitting my channel
And hitting
on this
subscribe.
channel. And hitting subscribe. If you don't fucking subscribe, I'm gonna fucking kick your ass. Anyway,
Listen, if you don't subscribe right now, things are gonna happen.
shit's going
Shit's
gonna
going
happen. Shit's going down. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you,
Thanks,
Maddie.
guys.
Goodbye.